Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rider Ramblings. It's been a bit quiet recently with the things that have been happening in the world, but the French holidays are now over as of yesterday, and most people are going back to work. This doesn't necessarily mean going back to the office, as a lot of people are still teletravailling, as they say in France, working from home, teleworking. So, I'm surprised at how many car parking spaces are still available. Normally there are none whatsoever, but I'm seeing the occasional one, so I think some people are taking advantage of teletravail in different parts of France, shall we say. So, this looks like a good mess. Yes, on that, so they are. Anyhow, I've had a good French-style holiday, which basically means long. I was going to go back to the UK, but due to the current situation, I've decided not to. So we just spent some time visiting parts of France, and we actually went to Épinay, which is in the Champagne region, and I can thoroughly recommend it. I can, if you've got a long weekend or something like that, or you could actually spend a week there using Épinay as your base. But I can thoroughly recommend a trip to Épinay. If you've got a bike or a car, that's even better, because then you can go and visit some of the vineyards, try some of the champagne. You'll have to work out what you're going to do about drivers and things like that, because they are fairly strict about drink driving in France. So yeah. On that, so I was out for my morning run, well, more like a slow jog this morning after the holidays, and it seems that people have forgotten how to drive, as I think the best thing can be said was there was one really good accident at a priority à droite section. So it was actually quite a good one. I was quite impressed with that accident. Not me, as I say, it was a Fiat and a Citroen, I believe. And the Fiat, I can't prove this, but it looked like the Fiat had not given way at the priority à droite and hit the rear wheel of the Citroen, and it was quite a mess. It was a good one. Yes, so this is one of the normal things that happens in France, well, certainly in Paris after the holidays, is that people have forgotten how to drive and drive like idiots. I'm actually quite lucky in that I haven't had to start at 9 o'clock this morning. I'm not starting until a bit later. So hopefully there'll be fewer idiots on the road. Though the chappie behind me looks as if he's had too much to drink. Oh, they're having fun here. I'll have to remember this for next time, maybe come the other way. Smell of gas. That's probably what they're doing then. That was lucky. Just made that one. So, yes, people forget to drive in Paris, so we've got about 2 weeks now where we've got to take a lot more care. So I won't be filtering quite as much or quite as like normal, simply because people have forgotten. Interestingly, though, the French government have produced a new set of signs to warn people about motorcycles filtering, and they're putting them up in the normal places. I imagine the Périphérique in Paris will be one of them. So I haven't seen them yet. I've only seen the documentation about them. So I haven't seen them in the flesh. If I see one, I'll point it out to you. So I'll leave the camera running even after I've done my normal chatting. And because there might be one on the A86 as we go through, because that's a filtering route. We will see. So the idea is to remind car drivers that motorcycles are allowed to filter, and I'm used to riding the bigger bike. And as you can see, people are not pulling over as much with the holidays. Anyhow, as I was going to say, if I see one of the new signs actually beside the road, I'll put them up on the video. If I don't see one, I'll try and find a picture of it in the documentation, because there are 2 signs, I believe. One to tell you that filtering is allowed, and one to remind you that motorcycles will be filtering, which is a good idea. I'm going to have to do something with the rear suspension, I think. It's on this bike. I bought a new, I bought a second-hand shock that's, I'm told, has only done about 30,000 miles, whereas the one on this bike has done about 130,000 miles. So I might, at the next service, which at the rate we're going at the moment will probably be in February, I'll get it replaced. We'll see. It looks okay, the new shock, as I say, it does look okay. A little bit rusty, but I mean, what can you expect of something that's 10 or 12 years old? So anyhow, that's by the by. So we're approaching the 86. This is the slip road, and there's nothing on the slip road yet. I imagine they'll have done the Périphérique, though I didn't see it when I was on the Périphérique over the holidays. So we will see. Come on then, Jeep, what are you doing? So I must remember, just take it a bit carefully. they've just come back from holiday. They're actually on their way back. Tomorrow is back to school day, which is commonly known as rentrée, and the Jeep in front is a local Parisian vehicle, but not driving very well at all. They probably set off early this morning and a little bit tired and forgotten about motorcycles. Never mind. Anyhow, so first day at work. I've got a meeting in the office at 10:30, so that's where I'm off to at the moment. So I'll be there half an hour early to prepare and chat to people, whoever's in the office, I don't know. So anyhow, oh dear, I can see a marmalade, a traffic jam. Is it our side? No, it's the other side. Alright. So, I wonder why the traffic going north is backed up. I didn't see anything on the way. Never mind. Anyhow, I'll leave the camera running. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. If I see the sign, I'll put it in the video. If I don't see the sign, I'll find a copy of it on the documentation, as I said, and I'll put it in the video. Yes. So, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.